everybody. Good afternoon.
Hey there. Well, here we are, all three of us together. Great to be back. We're going to be talking about the tight spots that we are feeling in not only the real estate market, but what's going on in the economy and how it's affecting the real estate market. So the real estate market has had a lot to contend with: COVID-19 pandemic, and then property tax increases, inflation, rising costs of construction material, and a shortage of housing inventory. And now,
Yes, and it's not just real estate we're talking about. We're talking about gas prices and things like that that have really gotten everybody. It's touched everybody. Things has touched everybody, not just real estate, but it's touched everybody. Gas prices are at a 14-year high, and for some of you that are old as I am, you can remember the early 1980s. Yeah, it was terrible. And you have everyone reeling still from the pandemic and trying to get back to work. So now they have to drive to their office and pay high gas prices.
Right.
And you know how they think about doing that. So they're thinking, well, maybe I don't want to return to the office. Maybe we can just keep those programs in place. We can do it hybrid. We'll just stay home. But employers they're feeling that too. So hopefully they can get it all worked out, but it's making everybody on edge a little bit here. So we'll see how that commute works out. But right now it's a little bit too high to be driving back and forth to work if you can work at home.
yeah.
Well, I think we missed one important factor.
Yeah.
We are the Porch 321. I'm Sherry Darmanine. This is Linda Hollington.
And I'm Sylvia Ford.
Okay.
Nice to be here.
Nice to be here on a beautiful windy day in Melbourne, Florida.
Does feel good,
It's
doesn't
actually a little cool, the wind is. But let's get back on track. Inflation has been edging even higher. We're at a 40-year high right now in inflation, and everybody is feeling that squeeze. The National Association of Realtors chief economist, Lawrence Yun, says that aggressive inflation will force the Federal Reserve to increase interest rates multiple times. And we've already felt that. We've had interest rates increase 3 times so far this year. I know that we're at 5%, a little bit above that in FHA. So, we've been feeling that squeeze already, and it's only going to get worse. They're going to be pushing mortgage rates up and slowing home sales. Prices will increase.
Which we've been seeing.
Which we've been seeing.
It's just going crazy.
That is why mortgage rates recently have risen. The higher the mortgage rates, the inevitability will pull the home sales down. So as the rates go up, the home sales will come down a little bit because people can't qualify to purchase those homes. So there is kind of a correction with that, although immediately when people see rates rise, they panic, But the whole idea behind that is to do that mild correction.
Well, does that mean that we're going to see the real estate market stabilize, Sherry?
We might possibly see it stabilize some, but Yun projects that a 10% decrease in home sales this year and that home prices will increase. He says gaining by 5% by the end of the year. So we're going to see a 5% gain, but we're going to see a 10% decrease in availability.
Well, on that note, though, 4% used to be normal.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay. 4% used to be normal, so it's just a little bit higher than that.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the latest addition to the list. Creeping interest rates that are impacting mortgages. And then there are other factors from affordability to soaring prices in rentals.
Yes. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
We were hoping and praying for some relief for the buyers in 2022. But they did a survey, they're quoting the survey and the research that Sylvia did here, and they said 26% of the people will be less likely to buy this year because of the increase in interest rates and that's kind of scaring them away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the result of all of that is that people with strong motivation to buy, whether they're relocating their family to another state or another area, or they're moving to adjust their children's schools, they're still going to buy regardless of the rates.
They kind of have to. Divorce, different things that,
Yeah.
or getting married or having more of a family. They have to move, right?
Yep. There's still going to be a desire to buy and sell, no matter what. There'll always be that desire.
So some buyers are moving faster to buy because they just learned about how fast these
Interest rates.
the interest rates are going up. But some, it's also pushing them out of being able to afford. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and a lot of them too. We have a conversation about, let's say, your price is 400,000, okay, and you know how the bids are going. A lot of people are getting into it and all that, so you could end up way over what you want to spend. It's not a good idea.
No.
So we talk about, let's start at 350 or 325.
Yeah.
Then when we're bidding towards the number. But in doing that, you're going to be looking at a house that is 325, not 400.
Yeah.
And it's possible that you're going to have to put that money in it to make it a 400. And as the result.
Which is a scary thing.
Yeah, but it makes more sense.
Yeah,
It
it
makes more
does.
sense in getting involved in when you're at 400, that's what you can spend and end up at, up there where you can't.
Yeah.
So, and then a lot of them are just deciding to just stay put.
Yeah, and I've seen some of that as well because, let's face it, if they sell, they have to buy. So they're in the same position as everybody else is because they may have a home with a lot of equity and they may be able to pull that equity out and sell their home in this high market, but then they got to turn around and buy in this high market. So they're kind of cut between a rock and a hard place there too, And the thing that scares me is people that are paying way over the asking price. That's a little scary because, eventually down the line, this will stabilize. It may not this year, which it doesn't predict to be, but, it will eventually stabilize. And then what's going to happen,
So the
Something
people
to
that
think about.
have to move, have to,
Right.
they will buy and sell. But for the other folks, for various other reasons, are probably going to be holding on
Yeah.
or deciding to do something else. The rental market's very, very competitive, very aggressive, so that's not an easy solution either. But
No.
all right, well, that's where we are. We are in this tight spot, and that's it for us on the porch.
Glad to have you join us.
And please, like I always say, if you're on YouTube and you see us on the Porch 321, please be sure to subscribe and check out our Facebook page and like us on Facebook.
Yeah, put any questions you have right in the comment section
Or send it to theporch321@gmail.com.
at Gmail. All right, that's it for
Thank
us.
you. Have a nice day.
Bye.